20 wolf facts. Some will amaze you. Some will change how you see your dog. One might change how you see the entire planet. Let's go. Fact 1. Every single dog on Earth, from the tiny Chihuahua to the massive Great Dane, descends from wolves. Domestication began between 20,000 and 40,000 years ago. Your dog isn't just wolf-like. Your dog is a wolf. A very, very confused one. Fact 2. A wolf's howl can be heard up to 16 kilometers away. Each wolf has a completely unique howl, like a fingerprint. Pack members can identify each individual by voice alone from across an entire mountain range. Fact 3. Wolf packs are not gangs of unrelated wolves fighting for dominance. They are families. The so-called alpha pair are simply the parents. The rest are their own pups from previous years. The dominance hierarchy we believed for decades was based on wolves in captivity, wolves who were strangers forced together. In the wild, the pack is a family unit. Fact 4. Wolves can run at 60 kilometers per hour and travel up to 200 kilometers in a single day. They do not chase prey at full sprint. They select a target, then follow it patiently for hours, sometimes days, waiting for it to make one mistake. Wolves do not rush. They outlast. Fact 5. A wolf's bite force is 1,500 psi, more than twice the bite of a German Shepherd. They have 42 teeth specifically designed for crushing bone. One bite, clean through. Fact 6. A wolf's sense of smell, roughly 100 times more powerful than a human's. They can detect prey buried under a meter of snow, identify whether a scent trail is fresh or old, and smell another animal's fear, stress, and health through the chemical signals in their sweat. They read the world through scent the way we read text. Fact 7. Wolves mate for life. When a wolf loses its partner, documented cases show behavioral changes consistent with grief, loss of appetite, reduced activity, social withdrawal. A wolf without its partner is a fundamentally different animal than one with it. Fact 8. Wolf pups are born completely blind and deaf. For the first 2 weeks of life, they cannot see, cannot hear, and rely entirely on touch and smell. The entire pack, parents, siblings, aunts, and uncles, participates in raising them. Wolves do not raise their young alone. Fact 9. Wolves can go up to 2 weeks without eating, and then consume 9 kilograms of meat in a single meal. Their stomachs can expand dramatically to store food after a successful hunt. This feast or famine biology is another trait your dog inherited, which is why dogs will eat until they're sick if you let them. Fact 10. A wolf pack can take down prey 10 times its own size, including bison and moose. The strategy is surgical. Wolves test a herd repeatedly, looking for weakness, illness, injury, old age. They never waste energy on a healthy animal they cannot catch. Every hunt is a calculated decision, not a chase. Fact 11. Wolves have 2 complete layers of fur. The outer layer consists of long guard hairs that repel water and snow. The inner layer is dense, insulating wool that traps body heat. Together, they can keep a wolf comfortable in temperatures as low as minus 40 degrees Celsius. A wolf can sleep in a blizzard. Fact 12. Lone wolves are real, and their journey is extraordinary. When a young wolf leaves the pack to find a mate and start their own family, they travel alone, sometimes up to 900 kilometers. They cross highways, mountain ranges, and entire countries. One wolf, tracked by GPS, crossed from Montana into the Canadian Rockies in under 3 months, alone, on foot. Fact 13. Wolves change the course of rivers. When wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone National Park in 1995, they reduced elk overgrazing. Vegetation recovered along riverbanks. Tree roots stabilized the soil. Riverbanks stopped eroding. Rivers literally changed their shape. Biologists call it a trophic cascade. The wolf at the top altered everything below it, all the way down to the water itself. Fact 14. Wolves have been persecuted by humans for thousands of years. Medieval Europe hunted them to near extinction across the entire continent.
By the 1970s, wolves were completely eliminated from most of the United States. In 200 years, humans nearly erased an apex predator that had survived for over 1 million years. The damage to ecosystems was immediate and measurable. Fact 15. The white Arctic wolf can go 5 months without seeing sunlight. They live through complete polar darkness, navigating and hunting entirely without light during the Arctic winter. Their prey, musk oxen and Arctic hares, are equally adapted. The entire food chain operates for months in total darkness. Fact 16. Wolves communicate through at least 4 distinct systems simultaneously: howling, body language, scent marking, and facial expressions. Their facial muscles are complex enough to convey submission, threat, play, and grief. Researchers have cataloged over 20 distinct facial expressions in wolves. You share more communication systems with a wolf than you probably realize. Fact 17. A single wolf pack can have a territory of over 1,000 kilometers. They mark the boundary with scent regularly, a living GPS fence that communicates not just ownership, but the size and health of the pack to any wolf reading the marks. Intruding wolves can gather detailed intelligence about a pack before ever seeing them.
Fact 18. Gray wolves nearly went extinct in the United States, and their return is one of the greatest conservation success stories in history. From fewer than 1,000 wolves in the entire country in 1970, careful protection and reintroduction programs have rebuilt populations to over 6,000 in the lower 48 states. The ecosystems they returned to changed visibly within years.
Fact 19. The gray wolf is the most widespread large land predator in human history, once found across all of North America, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Today, due to human activity, they occupy less than 1/3 of their historical range. The most successful predator on land is losing, not to a competitor, but to us. Fact 20. In Yellowstone, researchers observed something extraordinary. Wolves who had been reintroduced began playing at the edge of the park boundary, but never crossed it. Somehow, over generations, the pack had learned exactly where the protected zone ended and the danger zone began. They passed this knowledge, this invisible boundary, from parent to pup, without a map, without language, and without a single mistake. Wolves remember. Wolves teach. Wolves learn. 20 facts, 1 predator, still here after 1 million years, and the reason rivers flow where they flow. Which fact shocked you most? Tell us below, and subscribe. We're just getting started.
Get your free wolf posters. Click the link below.